going on, guys? It's your girl Rosii here with Iconix Radio, and today we're at the most amazing place in the world, Blaqlotusstudios, guys. Yes, calm down, no pictures, y'all. Y'all leave Sarah alone. Y'all, we are here, and we're here for a very special occasion, a very special moment. All I'm gonna say is the early bird special is sold out. That's how you start off an interview before you even talk about the event. You got to let the people know how important it is. Less than 24 hours, like Max went to sleep. He woke up that morning and boom, sold out early bird. Okay, Max, how you feeling, buddy?
Oh, a little bit nervous, I'll be in the camera, but, a little nervous right now. But how y'all doing?
Oh, fist bump, buddy.
You know what I'm saying? We're out here.
We out here. We got the clouds. We have an amazing presentation going on in the back. We're going to get to that in just a moment. But Max is not just Max, y'all. This is Max. He's an artist. He's a crazy DJ. Max, I have watched some videos. I have been on your Instagram. I have been stalking you. And let me just say, you are absolutely electrifying.
Thank you.
He's so cute, but this is not it. Like when the music starts going, he's like jumping around, bumping around. I'm like, oh my gosh. I almost think you're about to crowd surf sometimes.
Oh yeah.
You crowd surf
No,
too?
I wish. Not yet.
It's coming, guys.
Watch out. Not yet.
But Max, we're here for a very special occasion, and you've been working so hard, diligently, with the vision for someone very special in your life. Mm-hmm. And I believe that is that's very important for people to understand what they leave behind, and the legacy lives on even when they're no longer with us. So Max, let's get into it.
That's it.
Max, let's talk about you as an artist, and how did you get started into music, and what type of music do you like? What Max doing?
That's a very broad question, but I kind of just, from getting into music, my dad was definitely one of the pillars for me to even just getting into EDM. He was listening to like disco, like the Beatles, like around like the 70s era, which, it's very prominent now with like people sampling disco records for EDM, and that kind of led a little bridge into that. But, it was a long path, and that brought me here into kind of support and showcase a little bit of where I came from, and for something for the cause and event that we're doing right now. So that's the thing that we're doing with Mischief Minded.
Mischief Minded.
Yeah.
Now, when you think about music and you think about family, how do you like blend the two together? Like, is it still happening now? Is your family still involved with your musical career and still behind the scenes with you now, or are they on the scene with you now?
So my mom is basically my rock, and she right now she fully supports. She sees what I'm doing. And that's amazing as an artist. I know a lot of people that don't have that, rock in their lives. But, that's my family. The community is my family. I consider them really close friends. And what we're trying to accomplish here is for the community, and it's family. And I think what we are trying to achieve as Mischief Minded is to be included, to all of us to be included as, to feel as family. And just so we can do something bigger than ourselves. So.
Talk about big. I know that your dad was a very intricate piece in your life, especially musically. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about your upbringing. What was it like for you?
So I was born here, but since I was little, my parents would take me to Mexico. So I would say I'm from Mexico City. And from Puebla, so
Mexico City, stand up.
Let's go. It's a great city now.
Let's get it, turn up. Yes.
Yeah. So I've been going. I know how to talk Spanish. I know how to, Mexicans are very known for being very witty with their words, and their food is amazing. So,
Yes.
I'm very cultured in the Mexican arts,
I love it. Yes.
But so I would say that's very of my upbringing. I've played soccer all my life. That's something that I've done on the side before I even DJ'd. I played professionally for a while, and then I try to stay healthy.
I love to stay
just try to
healthy.
stay healthy, and even there's a lot of balance between a lot of partying and being healthy, to kind of stay on the right
You gotta stay
line.
hydrated when you're a DJ
Exactly.
too. That's it. I'm with you. Look,
That's why I be moving so much, I like
drink your
sweating.
water. Eat your
Yeah.
watermelon.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. There you go. Yeah.
Give me
For
some,
sure.
Max.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the fact that you stuck to your roots. I love the fact that your mother and your father, they never let you forget where your roots came from, and they took you there. But then not only that, you got a little disco. You had a little disco, a little EDM. Now that's how you know somebody is lit.
Yeah.
When EDM and tech is a part of their life and their culture. Now let's talk a little bit about the event and how did we get here?
Gotcha. So, that's a big question. It's big to unpack. So whenever my dad passed away, I went through a little, rough era, and then, it was very difficult for me in a lot of aspects. Even just crying, I couldn't cry for 4 years. Like I couldn't even dream for 4 years. But I got out of that hole and started kind of like healing for myself. And then in some aspect, music kind of helped me to kind of start projecting maybe that pain or just my feelings. And so that's where I started kind of like picking up DJing. So it got to the point where I was just like, how can I kind of mix things together? And I knew that like during my birthday, I was feeling like all these emotions where I didn't enjoy my birthday. Like I would feel sad, like I didn't want to celebrate it. So in some essence, I was just like, okay, like how can I turn this negative into a positive? And at that time after quarantine, I was doing a lot of like Twitch live streams, and from there I kind of started monetizing on it. So I was just like, okay, well, how can I put this all together? And during quarantine, a lot of people weren't able to go out, so
it was the best time if you were doing anything to definitely grab your camera.
Agreed.
And I love that. Now, if you don't mind me asking, I know that you mentioned your father transitioned. What did he transition from?
As in, what do you mean?
How did he pass
away?
Yes.
So so literally this was like in a month. It was this rare tumor. It was two tumors.
Okay.
That on the scan, it was on the frontal lobe. So on the scan, it was more. They called it like the butterfly effect, because on the scan it was like a butterfly. I don't know exactly the name, because once you get into the tumors,
we rolling with
you know
what the look do.
Yeah, the name. Yeah, it gets complicated because there's so many types of cancers.
Yes.
But they literally gave him like 7 days, or like that weekend.
What?
Yeah, that weekend. And they kind of did a little bit more of surgeries to kind of relieve that pressure in his head, and he ended up living for like 9 months.
Wow.
Obviously he wasn't the same, but
Right,
that's kind of like the tough journey of sometimes it can be very difficult. Sometimes it's very short, sometimes very long. The pain itself, it's difficult to grasp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he passed away eventually throughout that. So
wow.
Yeah, it took a while.
It took a while.
Yeah.
It took a while, but
it's a roller coaster.
Your siblings, do you have siblings? Do you?
I am the only child.
Okay, Max.
Technically, yeah.
Technically. I got Max said technically with the techno EDM.
There you go.
In the beat. Okay, I'm with that, yeah, Max. Sure. I just want to say, as a child also of an angel, I know that it's difficult. Most people don't understand what carrying the legacy really looks like.
Yeah.
and there's a lot of pain. It's literally a journey, and hopefully, we will be able to experience seeing, our generations to come carry a legacy, because our parents are just that important. So good for you. Some people give up, but we here now. I think that not only are we here, you're doing something massive, man. This is, I'm not going to say it's crazy. This is massive. Let's get into carrying on the legacy of music. And here we are at Blaqlotusstudios. Like, it's legendary, y'all. Let's get it. You decided eventually, when you started your healing journey, that you wanted to do something. Let's talk about that.
So literally, whenever I started to kind of like put everything together with Twitch streams and my birthdays, I literally was just like, okay, I just want to donate money to a good cause. And and the answer at the time was the hospital that was working with my dad, with us as a family.
Yeah.
So I know that MD Anderson is like one of the big hitters in trying to tackle cancer.
They are.
And we were trying to. I ended up doing the stream, and I was just like, okay, how long can I DJ? I was kind of like testing myself, and I started at noon, and I was just like, I'm pretty sure I could do 12 hours. I was like, let me challenge myself to do 12 hours. That first year, I DJ'd 16 hours straight. I literally, 16 hours straight, just by myself. It was
in the house.
In the house, and it was
16 hours.
16 hours.
Okay, child, I'm tired, but listen,
yeah,
I would have been up there with you. 16 hours. Okay,
it was insane.
So the numbers went crazy.
Yeah,
and then
after that, it was I was just like, okay, I could do this. But during the first year to the second year, I started developing a lot of relationships with other DJs in the community.
Okay.
And that developed. I wanted, like, everybody was just loved the idea, and then they kind of also wanted to kind of like help me and just wanted to be a part of what I was doing. And I was just like, yeah, let's make a mini festival in my room, and we started doing lineups, and then that turned into something else. The third year, it was still in my room. We moved out of my room. We had to do it at the backyard.
Okay,
we had to. And then in the backyard, we were talking. I had so many DJs trying to that I could have, that I was just like,
in the backyard.
Yes, it was so hot too.
Talk about a house party going from in the house to outside. Let's go.
And then lastly, it was, now we're here, and the fourth year we wanted to have in a bigger place, do it creatively.
Can't nobody come else.
Just
So y'all can come back to the house no. We got to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm tired of cleaning up. Listen. Okay, I love it. Oh my God, talk about a massive purpose. So basically the event has expanded outside of the house, and not only that, you didn't do this by yourself. You have so many people that are helping you, but I know, and I heard to the grapevine, you got the squad. You got the Marvels team with you.
Yeah,
your top 3.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
4, 5, and some more.
Yeah.
But you brought some special ones with you here today, and they're going to be joining us because you're no longer outside. You're taking it inside to Blaqlotusstudios.
Yeah.
Let's talk about September the 28th. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Let's get into it.
So September 28th, we're still keeping the roots of kind of like the stream. We're live streaming. We have 3 stages. We have, I think at this point we have 50 DJs on the lineup.
What?
We have 50 DJs on the lineup.
It's
12 hours, noon to midnight.
Now you're not doing 16. You said we
we're gonna take a chill pill, let everybody shine,
Whoa.
So that's it's crazy.
50 DJs in 12 hours right here in Houston, Texas, y'all.
They sound, baby.
Let's go. Now 713 is very important to you. Some people put it together. You get 713 at the end of that other name.
Yeah.
But let's kind of talk about 713. I mean, you know, I'm a 713 girl too. Let's get
go.
it.
So
Okay, sorry.
no, you good. So where I was kind of like raised around was around Harem Clark, and Harem Clark, around that area, you know, it's very notorious about DJ Screw, and you know, I've been going there as very young to even just go. I mean, I wasn't young enough to get the cassettes, but I literally go into Screwed Up Records to buy their incense and
Come on.
and their tapes. You know, it's they're CDs now.
Period.
But you know, from that culture, like I love DJ Screw. Like it's insane. Like the culture he brought to, he put Houston on the map. Like
Yes, he did.
the music he made and everything. Like
Yes.
it's
It's a
insane.
culture.
Yeah, it's a culture.
It's
like
a culture, like-
the whole thing. Like
Listen, baby, I'm from South Park, and
There you go.
yeah, I'm from MLK Reed Road, you know,
There you
South
go.
Lakewood, something. I am a true H-Town girl, like in my heart. Like I gotta have my hot sauce, I gotta have some Frenchies, I gotta have chimichangas, you know,
There you
gotta give me cool cup with the pickle. Listen,
let's go.
white cup, Sunday,
Double cup,
drop
you
the
know what I'm
top.
saying? Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
you know, I think that people don't understand just how much the community and the culture has really like made an impact in the music industry
Agree.
to this day.
Agree.
So now, Mr. 713 himself, no, I can truly say this is on another level, and we are like we're known for setting trends, but here we go again.
do it.
Max coming through, 50 DJs in 12 hours for a cause. MD Anderson, you mentioned MD Anderson, and let's highlight MD Anderson because thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Yeah, it was during that time, you know, it was good help, and you know, they're the guys, they're the people that are setting the boundary and trying to figure out a cure.
Yes.
Them and a lot of hospitals. You know, Houston is a prominent city for cancer
right.
research. So
That's right.
so we're trying to, you know, try to help them as much as we can, and trying to not make this a thing anymore. Even if we cure cancer, we're still going to keep celebrating for that cure. You know, so. We're hoping that's going to be behind us eventually. So
That's
we're
right.
trying to make that
We're
happen.
going to keep fighting to the end,
Right,
guys.
exactly.
Now, where can people go and purchase tickets? Where can they find you and follow you?
Absolutely. So Mischief Minded, at Mischief Minded, you could, the link tree is right there on the bio as well. And all of our, once you meet the crew, they have their link tree as well. And then myself, Imax713, at Imax713. On Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all the things.
All the
things. So yeah, that's where you could buy your ticket before it sells out.
Listen, guys, look, the early bird specials are already sold out, so you better hurry up and get your ticket now, right now. Now, the squad is about to join us here in just a moment, but before we get ready to go, again, I just want to say thank you for being so amazing. Thank you for being a trendsetter and literally for a cause. I mean, it means a lot to us all, for those who have lost people, you know, from different cancers and things, people who are also still fighting right now for their life, and the families that are always affected. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm just trying to help.
All right, guys, now listen, don't forget, get your ticket, support the cause, 50 DJs, y'all. I'm just, make sure you don't wear no heels like me, because we're going to be here. Iconix will be here, guys. Stay tuned. We have the team joining us in just a minute. It's your girl, Rosii, with the one and only Max.
Cheers.
And we got a heart.
Oh, there you go.
What's going on, guys? It's your girl, Rosii, here. And as you can see, it ain't just two of us no more. We are here with the amazing artist and the man with, one of the men with the plan, Mr. Danny with two N's down there. Hi, Danny.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing? You feeling good?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I do want to correct you on something, though.
Yes.
I am not the man with the plan. This is a collective plan.
Okay. See what I'm saying? He's always straightening everybody out. I love it. Also, we have the one Laspooky.
Laspooky here.
Guys, listen. One thing about this girl here is she does have a background in media, so just be prepared. She ain't want her gold top for nothing, okay? And then we have the one and only Miss Lace. How you feeling, Lace?
Feeling pretty good.
Feeling good? You ready to go?
I had a lot of coffee this morning. I'll get you ready.
You woke up this morning, and what were the first things that you did?
I drank coffee.
You drank some coffee?
Yeah, 2 cups, and then I hit Starbucks.
She had 2 cups at the house, and then she went to Starbucks. That's what you talk. Now, I just want to say, as an artist, you got to have your coffee and drink your water. But 3 cups of coffee, Lace?
I'm used to working in a high adrenaline world, so I need that kickstart in the morning. Unless we're performing, then I don't need it.
Other than that, she's sleeping or she's relaxing. Lace, you are an artist, and you also work with the amazing Max. How would you describe your sound?
My sound, I play a lot of Afro, deep house. I started with minimal tech, so it kind of all fits together. I do go to tech house as well too, kind of just whatever the vibe is, but the sound that I put out for the world, like if you listen to my SoundCloud, it's a lot of Afro and deep house.
Afro and deep house. Now, Lace does not just get on the stage by herself unless she's like booked by herself. Lace also joins the amazing Laspooky, and they do some stuff together. Laspooky, let's talk about it.
I think first and foremost, thank you for having us. It's an honor here, and also it's always an honor to share the stage with Lace. Lace and I have really, really different sounds. I think I have more of a tech and Latin feel to my roots with house music, and she brings the Afro and the organic into it. But when we go on stage, we make it as one. So we always do it back to back, and both of our sounds and our high energy just makes it just a collectively, like you're looking at and you're hearing one entirely sound and DJ. So that's what we bring to the experience.
So basically, you could be looking on stage and you have 2 DJs at the same time, playing at the same time, and ain't nobody messing up. That's what you call in sync. Okay? Okay, you gotta catch it, you gotta catch it. They still wearing their shirts. Shout out to NSYNC now. Let's kind of move it on over because you guys have joined this amazing movement for a reason. And let's kind of talk about how did you guys become a part of the group? And I mean, because y'all coming in together now. It's together. How did you guys get with Max and y'all become a?
Well, Mischief Minded was something that kind of piggybacked off of the first company that I started last year. Danny and I became friends last year.
Hey, Danny with 2 N's.
And we started talking about some ideas that I had in the industry, and he said, I think it's great. Something that I needed was the capital to move it forward. So he said, I want to partner with you. Max was very influential in my career. I started DJing last summer, and I could always rely on him to come to all of my shows.
2023 last summer?
23, yeah.
Okay. Period. Catch that.
So, I had a lot of support at the beginning, but then as I started getting some of these bigger bookings and shows, then it was more people watching just to see, okay, she's getting these shows. She doesn't deserve it. She doesn't earn it. It was nerve-wracking, so I would call Max, and I'd say, hey, can you just be there in case... At that point, I didn't even really know how to run CDJs. I'd only be able to use them at the club, so it was terrifying. So when I talked to Danny about it, I said, hey, Max is incredibly talented. If someone finds him, someone's going to scoop him up. They're probably going to make a lot of money off of him. I want to protect him the way that he protected me. Let's make him an owner in this, what we're about to kick off. Mm-hmm. So we founded that, and I didn't know Spooky as well. Max was friends with her, but she was a titan in the industry. I mean, everyone knows who Spooky is. But she had the same presence that I saw Max bring to the room, or when you come in, just kind of commanding the room. So I said, I want to make Spooky a part of this too, and we decided that together. So Mischief Minded was born that way.
Oh, wow. Okay. Max. Oh, Max.
What I do?
Max,
I feel I'm in trouble.
you had like how many DJs, and now you have 2 beautiful ladies that are DJs. One just started DJing, but now she DJing at the same time on another. That's a lot of stuff happening. That's a lot of creative genius like happening at one time. Like how do you feel like now we're sitting here and we're talking about the event.
Yeah.
We're talking about the story. Like, how does this make you feel right now?
I think it's more of just like pushing it forward in any aspect. I've had really good mentors. So in some aspect, like I've always tried to mentor anybody. Like my mentors helped me in a long time ago. So I did that for Lace. People still do that for me. So Spooky. We all feed off each other in some aspect, and help each other. And it's. I think that's all. Literally, all of our little philosophy is just helping each other, just being humble, and just staying true to our roots, and just being nice people. I guess some. It could be so simple, but sometimes how the industry it could be very, very dark and stuff like that, and it can get very hectic, and sometimes a lot of people forget that, and I think that's something that I want to shine bright, and us as mischief minded, that's what we want to show.
I love it. All right, guys, grab your pen and your pads. Here we go. Danny with 2 N's. Danny with 2 N's. If you can, I think I asked you earlier. I was like, you woke up this morning, and what was the first thing that you did, and what did you say?
Sadly, I admitted Instagram. It was followed with a quick cup of coffee and then the gym. But
There
Instagram.
you go. Danny, I know that business is important in the music industry. 90% entertainment, 90% business, and 10% entertainment. And that is true. If you don't have your business and your paperwork together, if you don't have anybody telling you no, don't sign that, no, did you read that? You could be running in circles in this industry. Sure. I think this is deja vu. Ooh, Danny, the 2 N's. I've seen you before. I think that it's very important that people know business. And let's kind of talk about that, because Lace was like, hey, I think we should do a little bit more.
Yeah.
Business is involved. Let's get it. Let's talk about the business aspect of Mischief Minded.
Sure. Well, early on, as Lace was alluding to, we teamed up together. When she asked me to join forces with her, I thought she was joking. I knew nothing about the nightlife industry, but it made sense. It made perfect sense. And to see where we've come from December 2023 to now is pretty amazing. To team up with her was easy because she has a professional background, right? She has over decades of experience, and it was easy to see kind of the creative musical side with the business side and join forces with that. Mm-hmm. And then kind of when we got the band together, and I always say I give her credit for putting the band together.
Come on, Lace.
It just all was organic and made sense. And we support each other from a business side and from obviously them from a creative side. And, I try to think ahead, steps forward, and, create a roadmap that makes sense. We have respectful, polite battles with each other when we disagree on certain ideas. But at the end of the day, it's, how can we grow each other individually as solo artists, but then how can we grow together as a brand?
I love it. I think for people that are ready to hear this, that got their pen and their pad, that understands like real, very intellectual conversations, Danny with 2 N's, what should people look for from this event?
From this event, I would say is an experience.
Okay.
An experience. That's what I signed up for. I don't allow anybody to call these 3 right here DJs. To me, they are artists. Okay. They are creative geniuses. I'll add to that as well. I've always come into this treating them as headliners. I see stars, right? I see greatness, right? And that's what we're going to bring to this event. And obviously, I rely on them mainly for that added value in terms of how to really put the nuts and bolts of this event together from the creative side, right? And then, I call myself the guy behind the scenes, behind the curtains that sometimes pokes out, maybe pokes out a little too much, but no, expect a lot of fun, a vibe, and an experience.
All right, guys, let's get into that experience really quick. Laspooky, what are you gonna be doing that night, girl? Cause you gonna be in the building, the fans gonna be outside. Spooky, Laspooky. I mean, what's happening that night? Let's get
I
excited.
think that night it's not just about Laspooky, but hey, thanks. No, but I think it's collectively. I mean, Max said it earlier. It's 50 DJs. It's 50 talented individuals that will be in this room. I mean, 3 stages that comes together with Black Lotus in a beautiful venue where they get to have the experience, like Danny said. Not just me, but like I said, that night you will get to experience and hear the sound of me and Lace. We're going to come together once again and bring that to have some fun, bring it to a great cause. And that night, you get to hear all types of sounds, all types of creative minds. And I think that's the most important thing about that night, that we shine light on each individual, on a great cause. And on top of that, just a place where people can feel safe. People can feel like they can express their battles and with someone that really cares and you can enjoy life with.
And really enjoy the moment, the experience. Laspooky has spoken, y'all. But wait a minute, because Lace gonna be on the stage too. Lace, what's gonna be happening, sis? What's gonna be happening?
Don't we forget to wear my heels. I've already been lectured for that one. No, we're gonna have a great time. I love playing with Spooky. We just play we speak without having to speak to each other. We just kind of know each other so well that when we play together, we work well. To repeat myself,
yes.
But we'll be up there. We always have a lot of high energy, and we had a couple of high five moments last time we were playing. It was just so euphoric to be in that moment, to see people just literally just jumping out the last time we played them. So we'll be up bringing that energy again, bringing everyone together, bringing light to a good cause. Also using our group of people that follow us to really highlight some people, up-and-comers in the industry and people that maybe aren't as well known, giving them an opportunity to be seen by the public and push their career forward. So
I think on top of that, to add on to what Lace is saying, being women in the industry is really hard.
Yeah.
It's a difficult battle. And, being mischief-minded on top of, our individual artists, coming together from mischief-minded as the only 2 women from this to shine bright on Houston, on the industry itself. It's not known that there's a lot of headliner girls that play.
That's true.
And being there to empower each other just makes it just work well. And I hope that we can inspire other girl artists and other girl creatives to really put their work out there and to really just express their mind, because that's what we tend to do. And that's why we like coming together. So it's exciting to showcase that night on top of that. And we are bringing a lot of girl artists.
Ooh,
so.
Guys, get ready.
I think we're almost 50-50.
Yeah, I think it's 50-50. It's a rare scene in a little festival when there's 3 stages to have 50-50 female and male artists.
Y'all, all I can say is be there, buy your ticket. It's going to be crazy right here in Houston. Lace, thank you so much for all the work that you did and you're doing. And the 28th, I can't wait to see you. Laspooky, listen, girl, I am excited. I mean, I just want to say thank you for everything that you've done in the industry as well and that you're doing. Being a woman in the industry is very hard, and we wear a lot of hats, y'all. Listen, it's real. Okay? Max.
Boys. I'm like, sorry, boys.
The sorry boys. Max, oh my God, the energy that you have created, the people, and this is like 48 or 47 more coming. Whoa, my man, thank you.
Thanks.
He's so adorable. Oh my gosh. I think that everybody should definitely be prepared because this is only going to get bigger. Right now we're at Black Lotus, 15,000 square. Okay, of nothing but creative, like It's amazing, guys. We're about to go walk around here in just a moment. Guys, it's about to get more interesting because there's a game coming. Max, one more time, would you please let the people know September the 28th, what's going down again?
50 DJs, 3 stages, 12 to 12. I'll see y'all there. You know what I'm saying?
And all tickets.
And all tickets are what?
And all,
like
that's
that
not
for a second.
all tickets are donation based, so we don't get to keep anything. This is all for cancer research. This is the greatest cause that we're going forward with. So please be here, and yeah, there's a lot of surprises that night.
All right. Any words of encouragement to any of the listeners that are out there before we get ready to transition?
I think anybody that's going through cancer, you know, just feel the emotions. Don't stay in your mind. Express as much as you express. Let your body and your mind dilute itself. It's a very difficult time. It can be a very difficult time. Talk as much as you can. It could be a very dark hole, but just try to push through it. You know, I think death is part of the human experience, and it's a difficult conversation, but it's good to learn from it. And you know, in a lot of cultures, so at least in my culture, you know, death is a celebration, and it's kind of like a blessing to even be dead, you know, and we celebrate that. So it's not all negative, you know. Try to you know, fight your brain, you know, and try to stay positive, you know. There's gonna be hard times, but you know, we're here, so everybody's here. So just
That's right.
you know,
We're here.
Mischief Mind is here. So
Thank you, Max, y'all. Make some noise for Max, y'all. Yes. Okay, guys. Everybody stand up. Come on, stand up. All right. September the 28th, guys. It's going to be here. Hands in. Be there or be square. On 3, we're going to say what? Mischief minded, right?
yes.
1, 2, 3. Mischief minded. See you there, guys.
What's going on, guys? It's your girl Rosii here with Iconix Radio, and you know we could not be in Blaqlotusstudios without the queen herself, Miss Sarah. Sarah, how you feeling? Y'all, the last time we were here, we had an amazing time, and we finished with a game. And you know we have to play another game. But this time it's going to be a little bit different. Why? Because we have a whole squad here, so I'm going to go by each individual person, but they got a little help, so they're gonna be all right. Are y'all ready?
Ready? Yeah. Do it.
Sarah, here we go. First question. In the 90s, what candy used the slogan, "The Fresh Maker"? Was it A, Chiclets, Mentos, Fresh? Good toast. Final answer?
Fine.
She right, y'all. Okay, all right. Okay, go ahead and pass it on to Laspooky.
Oh, Jesus.
The hot seat. See, you don't know when your time gonna come up in here. Here we go.
Laspooky. In 1999, who had? In 1999, who had a #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 with "Genie in a Bottle"? Was it A, No Doubt, B, Mariah Carey, or C, Christina Aguilera? You don't know. The fact that Lacey, like, you gonna know. You that? I know. Oh my God. Okay, to be fair, I was coming out my mom. I know. Okay, but no, it's okay. It's okay. Hey, y'all supposed to be on her team. Y'all getting back. Wait a minute. What do you think? What do you think? Genie in a bottle? The businessman was like, so what's your guess? Yes. Christina Aguilera. Come on! Final answer, you? Yes. Okay, she is correct, y'all. She was.
Her skirt.
I didn't even know English. Wait, to be fair,
Mickey Mouse.
to be fair, I'm like, to be fair, I didn't know English until I was 7. So when I didn't even know I was not 7.
Oh my God! She's like, that was just like bumping.
I know like everything. I know like honest, like.
I told you she's gonna get game like no other. Remember these questions the first game.
Oh no!
I got you.
She said, don't just don't say donkey. That's all you
Don't say it.
Are you ready, Lace? Lace. This 90s, nah, I like that one. This 90s fad was like a purse, but carried on your waist. Was it A, belt friends, B, money belts, or C, fanny packs? Final answer? Yeah. You sure? Okay, she can read. She got it. I still
The money belt didn't throw me off for a second.
I'm like, I'd much rather the money though.
Right? Well, here we go, guys. Look, if you don't have a fanny pack, you just ain't been living because they've been around forever.
Black Lotus merch alert. Fanny pack.
Fanny packs are in the house. Now you said also they need to get a fanny pack for what?
Yeah, bring him on the 28th so we can dance.
DJ's literally winner.
Yeah, that's right.
That's part of our
We
fashion.
always need all our hands. We lose everything. Everything. I have to attach everything to me.
Sessions of a DJ. Keep my fanny pack.
Started with these.
Danny with 2 N's, are you ready?
I think so, yes.
All right, Danny with 2 N's, here we go. The first sheet, you know I have to get you a good one. The first sheet was successfully cloned in 1996. What was the sheep's name? Was it?
I know it. I know
Was
it.
it A? You should know this. You should know this. I know. Was it A, Peggy, B, Donna, or C, Dolly?
First sheep was cloned.
I got the good one for you. Yes, sir. Yeah, just for you.
What were you doing in 1996?
1996. Was I in 6th or 7th grade?
You should know this.
Yeah.
Okay. What were the options again?
I know it's going to be trivia night. No.
A, Peggy, B, Donna, or C, Dolly?
Okay. I'm gonna go with A, Peggy. Oh, I'm already getting a look. That's pretty. It's a look I get often.
You have a chance. She's gonna ask you if that's your final.
Is that your final answer?
No.
No? Okay. Do you want to go with another? Do you want to talk to your
I would
team?
like assistance from my team.
I think Dolly.
See.
Dolly. Final answer?
Yes, final answer.
Dolly is correct. Go with the score. Go with the score. It's like Max. Max, are you ready?
I feel like Max is going to know everything.
Oh, Max got this. Here we go. Which 90s band sang We've Got It Going On? Was it A, Backstreet Boys, B, Blink-182, or C, Weezer?
Oh man, it's Blink-182. I'm cooked. I need help with this one. I really don't know. Does anybody know this song?
Can we go back? Yeah. Which 90s band sang We've Got It Going On? A, Backstreet Boys, B,
Yeah.
Blink-182, or C, Weezer?
Backstreet Boys.
Final answer?
Yeah, I don't know their CDs. But yeah, Backstreet Boys. Run it.
Backstreet Boys is correct, y'all. Listen. All right, guys, we got one more for the squad before we go. Here it is. Who did Leonardo DiCaprio play in the movie Titanic? Was it A, Jack Thompson, B, Jack Dawson, or C, Jack Carson? Jack Dawson. Jack. Is Jack Dawson the final answer? Yay! Jack Dawson and Rose for the win, y'all. Let's go. Listen. Guys, listen. This has been such an amazing time sitting here with you Thank you guys so much. Being an artist, being a creative is so hard sometimes, especially when you're pulling it out from a deep place and a deep journey. And again, we salute you, we appreciate you, and thank you, Danny the Twins, for definitely being one of the masterminds and CEOs of this amazing event. Thank you, Lace, for playing an intricate part, bringing the team, the squad together. Laspooky, don't you call it Spooky? I'm gonna say Spook, but y'all say Laspooky. Laspooky, thank you for being an amazing pioneer in the industry, because I mean, you know, the resume is lit. Let's go. Yeah. No, she was like, gotcha. Paper, rock, scissors, Queen Sarah, we cannot say thank you enough for just bringing us together. You actually made this interview happen. You introduced us to the amazing Max. So guys, listen, with that being said, nothing in this world can be done by yourself. You need a team, you need people, but you first need a vision and you need a goal and a drive. So it's your girl Rosii here with Iconix Radio, and you will be listening to these artists right here on Iconix Radio. Don't forget to go and download the app. With that being said, y'all, let's say bye. Bye. Bye.